Oh, hey, y'all. I'm back again. I forgot that I did not record my Grownish review. What in the world was I thinking? Huh? Because clearly I forgot. I don't watch Grownish. I watched Grownish the day after it came out. Today is Tuesday. And the new episode come out tomorrow. And I ain't even put mine out. Season 6, episode 10 was called Hustle and Motivate. As we left off, Andre Jr. It seems so weird calling him Andre Jr. and Annika or Anika, I don't know how you say her name. They broke up at the last part of the season. And basically the friends were trying to navigate between who they was gonna talk to, whether they was gonna spend more time with Junior or whether they was gonna spend more time with Annika. Now, Annika and the girls lived together, and Junior was living with Aaron, but now I don't even think Junior and Aaron has resolved their issues yet. So I don't know where Junior is currently staying. I think he's staying at the frat house for now. But Junior is trying to basically become a manager. Dre did make an appearance on this episode, which I was glad to see that they're still incorporating the background from Blackish into Grownish. I wish they had done that more throughout the other seasons. We did get a sprinkle here and there, but I was glad to see it. We see Junior navigating as president because, as you guys know, in the first half of the season, Junior won Gamma President or whatever. So now he's basically, helping to put on shows, helping to raise money for the frat. And so there was this artist who was supposed to be coming for their spring festival or something they was having at the school. That man name is Terrell. He played in a lot of stuff. But anyway, so Junior was trying to manage him. And, Junior at the time was managing Annika because Annika was supposed to be this, big reality star or whatever. And so now that Junior and Annika are not doing business because they're not even really speaking like that, Junior is trying to establish himself in college. Now, I'm guessing from the preview I saw in a little trailer for the second part of the season, it seemed like Junior is graduating this year. So I'm guessing they're still going on the storyline that Junior only needed to go to school for 2 years and graduate because on Blackish he took all those AP advanced courses or whatever. So yeah, I guess they're sticking on the course with that. And then this is technically his last year in school. I thought that Junior still needed to do his 4 years of college, but I guess not. And they never really talked about that transition. They just, kind of put Junior on Grownish. At least that's how it seems to me. And, he just went to school. Junior is majoring in business. So him trying to start up his company in college, I feel like was a good thing. He talked to Dre about getting the space, but Dre didn't co-sign for him because Dre feels that, Junior can't live off his cut wings forever. He needs to establish himself as a man. So Junior was trying to figure it out. The artist ended up not signing to him. He actually ended up signing to another company that was already established. But Junior was like, well, I'm going to become your promoter. So, yeah, I thought that was interesting. I felt like for this to be the first episode back, it was a little, I wasn't, thrilled. I thought, since, we on our final stride, that we was going, come back with a bang. But it came back a little, But I'm interested to see what the remaining of the season is going to give. I don't know how many episodes we're going to get this season, but the episode that definitely comes out tomorrow is episode 11. So I can't imagine it being too much more that we're going to get before we see, I guess, how the story rounds out. Did I see? I didn't see. No, I didn't see Zoe this episode. But I did see Aaron. You know, Aaron ain't really have too much going on in this episode. He still is kind of, I guess, his ego is still kind of bruised from Kelly Rowland character. I don't remember her name, but you know, she kind of was using Aaron, and I guess Aaron kind of wanted to be used. But then I guess he had feelings developing for her. Aaron is just not Aaron is still trying to get over his breakup with Zoe. And so I guess he's trying to find something to do. Aaron is not really like a thought like that. You know what I mean? He kind of is a relationship type person. He ain't out here just, you know, laying it low and spreading it wide like Miss Evelyn used to say on the Brastons. He ain't doing that. I mean, he having an entanglement, but he keeping it casual with one person, and that's, at least that's the way it's being, you know, presented to us. Doug was still dating Sloan, but in the end, Doug ended up dumping Sloan because, first of all, either I wasn't really paying attention the first half of season 6, or I didn't know Sloan was married. They just made it seem like Sloan was a single mom. They ain't really say Sloan was coming out of a relationship and she had a husband whom they still cohabitate together and raise their child together. That's not the way. I mean, they presented it this episode, but they didn't really. I mean, you know, Sloan was trying to, you know, keep things pretty casual with Doug. She wasn't really trying, I guess, get serious with Doug because she was trying to have fun, but it's a weird space because I just feel like us OG grownish people want Doug and Jazz together. If we can have Doug and Jazz together, I don't pretty much care to see Doug be with nobody else the rest of grownish. And that's just how I feel. I don't, because why? He spent 4 years with Jazz. So, I mean, it was cool. I felt like, you know, this was a good little 1-2 for Lotto, you know, for her to get her feet wet with acting. And I feel like she did a pretty good job with her lines and the way she portrayed her character for this to be, you know, just the beginning phases of her getting into acting. I don't really understand where Doug and Aaron's I don't really understand Doug and Aaron's purpose anymore because they're not in the show. They don't deal with the other people on the show. They don't really have much interaction with them. They barely have interaction with Junior, and Junior was the connection between them. Zoe was the connection between them with Junior. So I just don't really see any more purpose with them being on the show. I would have liked to see more interaction with them because I know people hate to bring it up, but with Different World, I feel like Different World did a very good job with the mingling of the newbies coming in with the vets. And I just don't feel that mingulation with them. I don't. But yeah, Junior ends up telling his friends that, you know, he hates that they feel like they have to choose sides. And he ends up basically saying that he needed to be supported in the relationship as well. Everything is not just about Annika. Annika wasn't the only one hurt. I mean, the girls tried to do good by Annika by giving her that assortment of items that I wasn't really pleased about in that basket. But whatever. But, you know, I mean, I just, the way that relationship just tanked, I just was not expecting it to really end like that. I don't know what it's going to be like moving forward, and I don't know how to feel about how they should move forward just yet with them, but If my memory served me correct, because I didn't go back and watch episode 9, but didn't Junior have a situation with Kayla? I'm gonna have to go back and watch episode 9 because I feel like before they took their mid-season break, that Junior and Kiela had another entanglement. You know, when he first got to KU, he had an entanglement with Kiela in the bathroom. But I feel like him and Kiela, was she thinking about Junior? Something happened to where we was like, oh, they gonna set them up to be together. And it didn't give like the continuation of that. So maybe it'll be a continuation of that episode 11. I don't know. But yeah, I think I hit on all the points of episode 11. Did I say Doug kicked Sloan to the curb? Doug kicked Sloan to the curb because he was just not okay with her still living with her husband. And, you know, she was just like, respectfully, that's what works for me in my house. Okay. Okay. But yeah, y'all. So that's it. That's it for my Grownish review. I'll probably be back. When Grownish come on? Is it on Wednesday? It's now Thursday. I think it's on Thursday. I watched it on Friday, didn't I? I'll be back later on this week with Grownish once I figure out what day the episode come on. Because right now I can't tell you. I just know that it said new when I watched it. So I'll be back sometime later this week with my Grownish Season 6 Episode 11 review. But for now, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.